Hi guys, well, back again. Had a big pause where I just had a surprise visit from Christian's dad, the guy I was speaking about earlier in my last video. He hasn't seen Christian in a while, so it was a very good pop-up visit. Oh, now back to my food, because boy am I hungry. Now, as I was saying to you guys earlier, I've pretty much been a single mom, and it's always been just me and my three babies. Me, Christian, and Caleb. I met Josh when it was just us three. He was such a remarkable man. But at the time, I was so damaged and hurt from the stuff that I was going through. I had went through that I couldn't see his beauty. I instantly fell in love with him. He showed me what it was like to have someone who actually cared about you. But at the time, my mom was a little confused. And I ended up breaking off things with him. We lasted almost a year, about 11 months. We always crack jokes about how we lasted 11 months. But it's funny because even though we broke up, we stayed close friends. And every time we hung out, every time it was time for us to part, we always gave each other a hug and a kiss. And I could tell him anything. Anything. He was like my knight in shining armor. He saved me multiple times and multiple occasions where I put myself in situations I knew I didn't want to be in. And we stayed off and on close friends for about 4 years. And during that 4th year, I got pregnant with Cyrus. Shortly after I had Cyrus, and Cyrus was about 2 months old, I believe, Josh came back into my life. When we broke up, the first time we were engaged, so when we got back together, we continued our engagement. Got back together July 25th. It's crazy though, because while I was pregnant, I had realized that he was who I wanted to be with. So I tried to contact him in January. But due to certain circumstances, we ended up not talking until July. I'm just glad that we ended up talking again, because I knew that he loved me and I loved him, and he loved my kids and he accepted them for who they were. When we got back together, his family would joke and say, "Oh, you got your kids back," because he cared about them and did so much for them, more than their real fathers did. They've been calling him dad since they were little. He walked into my life when Christian was 3 and Caleb was about 6 to 7 months. And it's just, life's crazy. He's been in Cyrus's life since Cyrus was 2 months, and Cyrus knows him only as dad, and he loves the hell out of him. But of course, me as a woman, I gave my husband, man, two of his own. And that's where SETI and Sirius come in. And they are such a delight. I finally got the happy family that I always dreamed about when I was a girl. And yes, there are complications sometimes, and there's drama, of course. When isn't there drama in a family? But I wouldn't change it for the world. Me and my husband Josh have been married going on. Well, he likes to tell people that we, been together for 9 years. Because even though we were separated, we still did boyfriend and girlfriend things. So, yes, we were, off and on for 9 years, but we have officially, legitly been together 2015 for 5 years, but married for 4. Even though it feels like we've been married for 5. He's actually the one who helped inspire me to do this YouTube channel because I love to inspire and, praise people and kind of try to be a voice. And he gave me the inspiration that I needed. So I thank you, Joshua, for that. And I just want to continue to grow on my journey. I just continue down the pathway. And I thank all of you guys for taking the time to listen. Gives me a chance to eat, show you guys what I'm eating, and express a little bit about myself. So next time, I will definitely have a different variety of foods, along with another beautiful story. Until next time, viewers.